And I'm Dylan Black. This is Daytime Ottawa, Rogers TV. Welcome. Okay, so she's got a CD release party coming up on May 19th. Collab Space is the place to be. We've got details on that, her upcoming East Coast music tour, the new CD, all kinds of amazing stuff with the singer-songwriter Danielle Allard. But first, a song. It's called No Longer Silent on Daytime Ottawa.
I have some scars that you can't see. I felt the weight of all the world come crashing into me. I've lost control, I've lost safety. These are my struggles, they are not me. 'Cause I will win despite it all. Oh, I will live a life so beautiful, so free. I will do all that I can, though I may fall. I'm not my struggles, they are not me. I took myself out of the darkness and I flew into the light. I thought that I might fall, but I took flight. And I have these legs, they helped me walk till I was free. And I have these shoulders, they carried all that burdened me. And I have my voice, you can hear me roar, you can hear me roar. Silent no more, silent no more. Oh, what I am is a survivor. I get back up when I have been knocked down. And of one thing I can always be sure, the hand I choose to hold won't ever hold me down. I took myself out of the darkness and I flew into the light. I thought that I might fall, but I took flight. And I have these legs, they helped me walk till I was free. And I have these shoulders, they carried all that burdened me. And I have my voice, you can hear me roar, you can hear me roar. Silent no more, silent no more. I have my voice, you can hear me roar, you can hear me roar. Silent no more, silent no more.
And there you go. The song is called Silent No More, indeed. Danielle Allard joins us here on the Daytime. Good to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to get into, there's so many details to get into with the CD release party, the new CD, the tours. Can we talk about that song in particular, though, because you wrote that for a pretty important cause?
Yes, so this song, it was one of the first times that an organization had actually sought me out to write a song for them. So it was written for a local not-for-profit called Voice Found. Cynthia Bland, she's a frequent attendee on the show, so she asked me to write this song. And it's very important to me, it's very important to the cause. And it's one of the tracks that, for all of the downloads, all the proceeds are going to be going to Voice Found. So it's one of the things that really sparked me writing this next album. It was the first track that was written for it. And it's something that's kind of pushed me to this point where we're releasing a third album.
So it's your third album.
Third album.
It's pretty exciting. Okay, so it's been 3 years since Chameleon came out.
Yes.
And you know the standard question is going to roll your way here. So what's new this time around?
So what's new this time around? Obviously, it's not all of the same songs from the previous album, which is a good start.
That's always a good start.
It's my first EP, so that's a 5-track album, and it really seems to be what a lot of musicians are doing now, is releasing less songs but more frequently. So it's my first EP. It's really hard for me to not write like 15 songs and want to put them all on an album. So that's what's different, and I mean, it's a completely new cast of musicians. We have Wayne Hawthorne, who's producing this album. We did a lot of the recording at Audio Valley Recording Studio with Steve Foley. So the players and the people involved in the album are really different.
Okay, so we're going to get to something kind of exciting here, because you haven't unveiled the CD. Now, should we wait? Should we wait till the end?
No, we can do it.
Should
we
do
can do it.
right
I'm
away?
really excited.
Because nobody's seen this. So let's have a look at the cover.
No one has seen it.
For Passing Notes.
Let's do it.
Look at that.
There
okay.
it is.
There you go. I mean, that's looking like grade 8, grade 9 when I used to write notes to my friends. So is that the concept you were looking for here?
That was absolutely the concept that I was looking for. So passing notes is a musical term, but it also was just reminding so many people of this feeling that they had going through elementary school, middle school, high school. And I actually sat down, and it was a 15-hour drawing session. It was myself, it was another animator who's local, her name is Tina Wallace, and then it was Sam Campbell, and he's an animator and illustrator and designer out of Kingston. So the three of us sat down for this crazy session, and what you're seeing there is actually all hand-drawn by the three of us, and it's on these kind of gigantic plywood panels that I managed to cut up at Home Depot and bring home.
Yeah.
But we drew the whole thing. So I'm so happy with the result, and we're going to actually have them hanging as a photo booth at the CD release.
Wow.
So you can get your picture with everything drawn there.
I know that we have like the details in the tour. You even did a European tour last summer. I mean, that had to have been pretty exciting to be over in Europe playing your songs.
It was very exciting and very different culturally. So I visited Germany and Portugal, and I played in a lot of different cities and on a lot of different stages, and a lot of strange German comedy variety shows, which is a whole story in and of itself. But it was a really interesting experience for me, not just having that opportunity to play overseas, but also experiencing the culture and seeing how they perform and how they interact with art.
All right. Passing Notes CD release party happening May 19th, Collab Space at 70 Bongard Avenue. You're going to stick around and perform another song for us.
I look forward to it.
All right. From the album Chameleon, going a few years back, Little Demons coming up live with Danielle Allard on Daytime Ottawa.